Peace, 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 everyone. Um, Excuse that I'm always walking around in my videos. Um, it's a lot of energy flowing when I'm speaking, and so excuse me that I'm walking because usually I don't always have something metal to hold in my hand to help me stand still. Tip to anyone who might be nervous around speaking. Uh, put something metal in your hand. But you always see me fiddling with these as well. Paper clips are one thing you can use though. Anywho, I just hopped on here for a moment because I was doing my AM routine, about to make my coffee, and I was thinking to myself, you have to make sure that at the end of your decision, whether it be influenced by someone else or not, that you're okay with the decision that you make, whether it be influenced by someone else. That means you may have made another decision if you hadn't, done blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. You, yourself, without checking with any other person, may or may not have chosen something else. However, something kind of put they 2 cents in. Now, when that happens, we have to make sure that at the end of it, when you look back on it, you ain't trying to say, oh, this cause somebody else. How much of your life is on somebody else? How much of your life is somebody else's? Type of shit I grew up on. My parents would switch that shit on you in heartbeat, baby. They like, what you talking about? This your life. Who choice was it now? Okay, they're not as funny as me. My parents was the, would you jump off a bridge if they jump? Parents. Okay. They ain't that old. Really. They kind of, I'd say they're younger parents. I got younger parents than some of my friends. So anyway, that's what I grew up on, okay? So we can't be, out here saying that somebody else caused you to have the life or the outcome, specifically situation specific, that you didn't walk into with them, because you have to agree to go into somebody else's decision. Even non-decision is making a fucking decision. Excuse my language. But is it not? Doing nothing is still choosing to do not a goddamn thing. And I understand that it can be hard to sometimes say, hey, friend, associate, lover, whom the heck ever, I think I would like to handle this a little bit differently. But if you're not rolling with the rise in your own spirit, the way it turns out, just really, I don't find it ever to be worth it. The way that it plays out when you're not going with what you know is or isn't for you. I feel like it works out better for me when I pay attention to my damn self and I know that okay, maybe that's not the best idea. Or act, show that I know, not act like I know, not pretend that I don't know. But when I show that I do know that this doesn't feel like, seem like, nah, or I'm just sure that it isn't for me, it has always gone better when I have gone with my own gut. And any time that I have not, you guys to be damn sure that I have made sure that I'm mature enough to say, okay, this wasn't my influencer's problem just because, it doesn't make it my influencer's fault just because they said, hey, you could do it this way. And I disagree with that way, but I did it anyways. Like, you got to make it make sense for you, because at the end of the day, when you get, I don't know if you're younger than me, but as I say, to my age, well, as you get older, I'm not that old, I'm not even 40 yet. But as you get older, you have more of life to think back on. And so if you're going to be making decisions that's not really based on your own, like, you like at least got to be make sure that you're going to be okay with it in the end. If you do this or don't do this situation, are you going to be okay with this shit in 10 years? What you did or didn't do? I have a cousin, and he unfortunately went to prison when he was 17. So I got to meet him, but only through prison bars. He's still, and as I just said, y'all, I'm almost 40. I ain't 39, but I'm getting there. I'm on the other side of the 5 at this point. Anyway, I've never hugged him on the regular streets. And he's been in there since he was 17. And that's crazy. Like, and I use that because it was a group example. What happened to get him behind bars was a group effort. Miraculously, he's the only one in jail or prison. But like, are you gonna be okay with that? 40 years later, 40 years later, are you gonna be okay with how people are moving around you, treating you, respecting you? Are you, or even if somebody tells you to lie, are you gonna be okay in 40 years with what this lie is capable of? So I just want y'all to stay cognizant of y'all choices today, I guess. Because if you telling people you care, if you telling people that you're gonna do your part in a business partnership, if you are telling your friend that you're not gonna tell their secrets, or it really doesn't matter how you're making this decision, what the decision is to be made. I just want you to make the best decision for your soul. Check with God if you need to. That's the only checking you need to do. If you're gonna check with somebody, make sure that this gonna sit well in your spirit, and however long you might have left to live, you know. I'll just jump into the next action before you really consider if you're okay with it. It even goes to you making your own businesses. That's really why I'm not on here doing that for people who just start your own business. I absolutely can, y'all. I might have a couple videos, but I'm not drowning nobody on my channel with a specific thing at the moment, because God is just like, look, you could throw this at them, you can say this to them. Right now, it's a what do people need right now channel. And not a specific come to me for a specific thing channel. And that's the way that God wants it. That's the thing that sits best in my soul for my channel. A lot of people would say, you have to have a niche, and then you'll blow up. And God is like, I don't care if your one niche can help a lot of people do a lot of things, or do that one thing that he's asking them to do. Or what if he's asking them to do more than that? What if he's also asking him to do the inner work at the same time that he does the outer work? which is what we all should be doing, by the way, is everyone doing the inner and the outer work. Everybody just trying to do the outer work is mostly what the issue is. But if while you're doing your outer work, somebody go ask you to do something that your inner is not okay with, it just shows you that all of this is inner and outer work. Is it okay with your soul, the life that you are living? And I hope that you move towards that. If it's not, I don't want nobody to feel sad about this. It's a thing that comes up in our lives all the time, is us asking ourselves if we're really okay with this. I mean, that's why mental health rates are what they are, because people don't tend to it as we should. And listen, God want me here to make sure that gets touched on too. Not just, can I do some business? Yes, I can do some business. A lot of kinds of businesses. But that day that God needs me to reach out to somebody right now and say, hey, baby, is this really okay with your soul? I can't be wrapped up in, do you got the right HP or stocks or whatever the case may be. And yes, I do all those things. You can come to me for any of them. And that's my place, is to be all that I'm able to do. Whenever I'm freaking on call. Forgot though. Because y'all are necessary, as I am necessary, as he is necessary, because we are made in his image. Okay? Now, this is running up a lot of time on my clock, and my videos don't usually be this long. I just want y'all to know I love you. Create an amazing day. And make sure them choices sit well with you. And that's all for you. Okay? Have a great day.